You know, one of the most disturbing things I read during the week is this. There are more people, allegedly, going to fight. This is Britons, by the way. There are more Britons going to fight for ISIS in Iraq than there are joining the National Guard in Britain. Estimated that some 500 or so Britons, so they've got a British passport, have gone over to fight with this extreme Islamist organisation, yet no one's joining up for the National Guard in Britain. Now, that may well be a marketing issue for the Prime Minister in Great Britain as to why people aren't joining his National Guard. But as far as the other things concerned, I don't know how much of this you've seen. There's been lots around on Facebook and on YouTube of the absolute horror perpetrated by these people, these ISIS people, and they've even been, by the way, become a pariah for Al-Qaeda. That's how bad they are. Beheadings and lining up people and gunning them down in trenches, a la what you would have seen in Hitler's time, pretty much the same thing. And it's always the same thing, isn't it? Extremism, whether it's from the right or from the left, is always going to be a highly dangerous thing. What happens in Iraq, I suppose the fullness of time we'll find out. Whether the Americans get involved, whether we get involved, and whether some sort of sanity can be restored. But the point that hits me in the mind is this. If there is a God, now bear in mind this is religious extremism, whether it's from the right or the left, political, religious, it's all we ever seem to face. If there is a God or a prophet who actually condones the beheading of people and throwing a whole bunch of people in the back of a truck, then throwing them in a ditch and shooting them all, if there is some sort of religious entity that condones that, then I don't want to have anything to do with religion.